So Rangers progressed to the Champions League playoff after coming away 4-2 victors overall on aggregate. Unfortunately for the coefficient, they lost 2-1 tonight, and it's their first defeat in competitive action this season. But they have got the job done last week. I think everybody really knew that with the performance that they put in and the poor performance that Pilsen put in. Pilsen, a lot better tonight. They kind of had to be. They were really rancid last week, so you knew that no matter what kind of performance they put in tonight was going to be an improvement probably. And Jack Butland, despite the fact that Lyle Cameron was given man of the match, Jack Butland did, for me, put in a man of the match performance despite conceding 2 goals. He made 2 huge saves in the second half. Otherwise, we could have been going to extra time in this game, and Pilsen had a few opportunities that they fired wide. Pilsen vulnerable on the counter-attack, and even though they were vulnerable on the counter-attack and Rangers got forward on a lot of occasions, the final ball from Rangers wasn't there on several occasions, and Rangers' goal actually comes from a massive mix-up defensively where the left-back from Pilsen completely sliced his clearance. It goes through to Diamande, who was unchallenged, and he was able to pick out Danilo, who I'm not sure if his shot was going to go on target, but it fell to Lyle Cameron, who does well to react and fire into the back of net for Rangers' goal. That made it 1-1 at that point in time. In terms of Pilsen's goals, though, first goal from them, long ball over the top. Jefte slips, but doesn't deal with the initial ball well enough either. The Pilsen player is able to take it down on his chest, pick out his man in the box, unmarked. Poor defensively from Rangers, to be fair, for the cutback. And the second goal from Pilsen was also poor defensively from Rangers. Unmarked header, didn't even need to jump for it for 2-1, which will be a concern, you would say, for them, I think, regardless of who goes through from Bruges and Salzburg, which at the time of recording is actually 2-2 on aggregate. Salzburg winning 2-1 on the night as it stands. It will be a step up from Pilsen, and Rangers are going to need to perform a lot better than they did tonight, you would imagine, to get through that tie. And obviously the worry for Rangers as well is, yes, they've managed to get through the tie, but they gave up a lot of opportunities again. And if it wasn't for a heroic performance from Butland, who knows what we could have been saying at the moment. Yes, they took their chance when it came, but I don't anticipate either Bruges or Salzburg giving up a chance like that, and I don't anticipate Bruges or Salzburg playing as poorly as Pilsen did at Ibrox. So the good thing, of course, for Rangers, though, is they have Europa League guaranteed no matter what happens. And they've found themselves now in the Champions League playoff, so we'll see what ends up happening from that. Unfortunate that the coefficient didn't get added to tonight with the loss, but hopefully on Thursday night Hibs and Dundee United can do a favour there, and then we'll see what happens there. In terms of the other game in the Champions League that impacts who Celtic will be playing in the playoff, Slovan Bratislava at the time of recording are currently 1-0 up, so that game is 1-1 on aggregate as well, so we could see some extra times going on to decide who is going to be playing the two Glasgow sides in the playoff of the Champions League. Thank you very much for watching. If you are new around here, please consider checking out some of the other content on the channel, like the prediction video for this game and the 2 games on Thursday, the SPFL RTG if you're a fan of FC25 content, and the full season prediction video, as well as the kit ranking for the home kits is on the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you for the match reaction for whichever game decides to get put on TV from Dundee United and Hibs on Thursday.